Alright, so this is my third time attempting this video for whatever reason. I keep getting cut off. I don't know why or how. It's really bizarre. Holy smokes. Okay, so I'm going to try to be brief. Hopefully I don't get cut off this time. So my buddy Al sent me this video. Alright, and so I'm going to be addressing him directly. Okay, Al. The robot voice in that video was god-awful. It really sucked making myself listen to that crap. Okay? I found the robot voice used to make the video very objectionable. It was terrible. It was terrible. It was an awful robot voice. It really caused me emotional pain, almost physical pain, having to make myself listen to that crap. Okay? So, now that the robot voice is out of the way, let's address quantum. Okay? Quantum really has to do with quanta. Okay? That's what you could define quantum as having to do with quanta. Well, what's a quanta? Well, a quanta is a quantized unit of energy. It's not a particle. It's not a wave. It's not some mystical, magical, hooby-jooby thing that people seem to think it is. It is a quantized unit of energy. Okay. Well, quantized, well, that just means made measurable. When you quantize something, that just means that you come up with like a unit of measure so that you can do some mathematical formulas with the stuff. You understand this? Okay, so quantum doesn't refer to anything specific because everything's energy and it can all be quantized. And we have to quantize it in order to do engineering and whatnot. You understand this? Okay, so anything and everything, including the current financial system, can be thought of as quantum. Okay, it doesn't refer to anything specific. Okay, the reason we keep hearing that crap is because it makes for a great marketing buzzword. Okay, so what they're doing there is when you hear people using the word quantum, they're just trying to make themselves sound smart. That's it. And people who actually do know what that means automatically know that they're not smart. They're actually really quite dumb. Okay? Because these people never even open up a dictionary to find out what they're talking about. All right? So it's a marketing buzzword. It's just to make something sound high-tech, advanced, and intelligent. Okay? That's the only reason they're using that word. It doesn't actually mean anything specific. All right, so that's quantum. What's the other problem? Well, the one thing it got right is we are going to have a currency reset. That's a thing that's going to happen. According to the Federal Reserve themselves, there's a 5 to 8 year business cycle and a 75 to 100 year business cycle. Okay, and you'll notice we do have a recession, at least one recession every decade, sometimes a couple of them. Okay, so when they say there's a 5 to 8 year business cycle, that makes sense. Well, what's a business cycle? Well, that's their euphemism for basically a debt bankruptcy cycle, right? Because it starts with credit issuance through loans, which have to be paid back with interest. This leads quite necessarily to bankruptcies. All right, so you do get these booms and busts, booms and busts, booms and busts, booms and busts. That's just what happens. That's the way our financial system is set up. Okay, and the last time we had a Great Depression level financial deleveraging phase of the business cycle was during the Great Depression, which was in between 75 and 100 years ago, right? It was in the 1930s. We're now into the 2020s. Okay? So yeah, we are due for a currency reset. Okay? But the video is like making it sound like, oh, it's a good thing, and then we're all going to have access to, rejuvenation technology, and we're all going to be perfectly healthy and rejuvenated and wealthy, and we're going to be dancing in the fields of Elysium with a bunch of, I don't know, gorgeous wood nymphs or whatever the fuck you're into. So, no, it's not good news. You could argue it's not bad news either. You could argue that it's just a thing that has to happen, but it's going to hurt a lot. Okay, it's going to hurt a lot. What else? Yeah, white hats. Okay, there are no white hats in the government. There are no white hats on this planet. All right? Call no man good. Only God is good. Okay? So, yeah, trust the plan. Yeah, sure, if you mean God's plan, And with God's plan, well, no one man can comprehend God's plan, right? So we just kind of have to have faith that God knows what the hell he's doing, right? We don't have any choice in the matter. But as far as the plan of what, some QAnon, like CIA, like what? Space Force, just no, you don't trust government. Nobody in government's good. Like what? No. Okay, so anyway, sometimes I feel like I'm just being a negative alien. He's like, oh, you're just being a buzzkill. Well, I mean, when you send me a video and it's and I force myself to listen to it despite the obnoxious robot voice, yeah, I'm gonna make a video and I'll let you know, yeah, this is wrong, they got this right, okay, about, yes, there is gonna be a currency reset, they get all this crap wrong, yeah, I'm gonna tell you all about it, because that's how that works. All right, I love you, I appreciate you, you have a great day.